Hi dear listeners and viewers, welcome to my another video content, one function of persons. You know the function of persons is very important and rare grammatical topics in grammar. In grammar the function of persons refers to a grammatical roles that a persons play in a sentence. These roles help to establish how a person interacts with the actions, descriptions, or relationship in the sentence. The key functions include. Dear listeners, you know there are many functions of persons. Among them, the most important functions of person here: subject, object, complement, possessor, and prepositional object. This function of persons help you to know in details about grammar. So the first of all, subject. Uh, it needs to know about subject in details. If we want to know about subject, first of all we have to know about the definition of subject. What will be the definition of subject? The person that performs the action, where is the main focus of a sentence. That time we call it subject. Here we know she is a person. At the same time she is used as a subject. We know she is a person. She performs the action of a sentence and she is the main focus of the sentence. So we can say that at the same time she is a person and she is used as a subject. The another function of person is object. We know about object. Object, the person that receives action directly or indirectly. That term we called object. These objects are divided into two categories, such as a direct object or indirect object. To know about direct object, we need to know about the definition of direct object. One who is or whose the verb acts directly, one who is or whose the verb work directly. That time we call it direct object. Here an example gives you clear idea about direct object. Here she is reading a book. Here is reading a verb, works directly on a book. So we call a book is a direct object. We know direct object indicates the works of verb directly. So here a book is direct object. The another kinds of object is indirect object. Here it is important to know about indirect object. Indirect object, for whose or to whose the verb acts. Here for whose or to whose the verb acts, it's called indirect object. An example gives you a clear idea about indirect object. For whose or to whose the verb acts is called indirect object. Here for whose, him, or to whose, him, so verb acts one, him, so we can call him indirect object. Another function of person is complement. Complement is very complex and hard to know. So example gives us to clarify this complement. Here an example: it is her who called. Here we know it subject is verb, her object or person, who called here, who called. More information about her. Here we can say her a person and who called, more information. So who called is complement and of this person. The another function of person is possessor. Possessor indicates ownership and relationship. An example gives us a clear idea about possessors. Here that is his car. Here his indicates ownership. Here his is used as a possessor. Here his is used as a possessor in the sentence his car, his ownership of the car. So we can call his possessor, and in the sentence his is used as a person. Dear listeners, the another function of person is prepositional object. Prepositional object indicates the person follows a preposition on and is connected to another part of the sentence. Simply, we can say that uh, when preposition is used uh, before object, when preposition is used before a object, that time we call it prepositional object. Here example, the gift is for them. This preposition connected is connected with another word then, and it is called the preposition. Listeners, understanding these functions is essential for constructing clear, grammatically correct sentence.